breakfast taco from Out the Loves. Now I'm just kind of waiting at the fuel island. This guy is about to pull out from in front of me so I can get fuel just a little bit. We're not filling up because this isn't where I plan to get fuel. We're just gonna put enough in there to drive down to Summerville this morning and then kind of take it from there. But I did not vlog last night to tell you guys what even went on after the pit stop we took in Tamarack, West Virginia. So yeah, we just drove from there. I don't know why, but I thought that they would have parking available at the Loves off of Sam Wilson Road in Charlotte. That was not, no. I don't know why I did that to myself. Wasted so much time trying to get down there, and it was not a fruitful adventure. So we ended up parking in, I think this is Fort Mills, South Carolina. Still didn't have parking here, but at least we got like around the corner. I'm about to move up because he just moved out the way. Just moved out the way. Scooching up just a little. Right there should be good. All right. So I'm gonna go take care of the fuel. Throw the trash and stuff away. And I was so upset this morning because I definitely wanted to get my Starbucks coffee, the little bottled frappuccinos, and those freaking bastards switched out my vanilla coffee for fucking nasty ass pumpkin spice. No one drinks that shit. Nobody drinks that, and I'm so upset. So I have to get the regular coffee flavor this morning. Okay, so we made it. It is a little bit after 10. I think it's like 10:05 right now. I have 5 hours and 12 minutes left on my clock. So far, I haven't done, a 30 or anything like that. So my time will come back. They just got on the truck. So yeah. But there's nobody else here right now, really. So I'm the only truck. So hopefully that means they'll kind of get everything sorted quickly. Yeah, hopefully that means they'll get everything sorted quickly. Yeah, so we're just gonna have them take that off, put the stuff we're taking back to El Paso back on the truck, and then kind of head out and try and cover as much ground. I think my phone overheated, but I was saying hopefully to cover as much ground as possible before Saturday at midnight for the cutoff. And then I think that'll bring me back into the positive with this week closing out. So we'll see. And I have to call them in the mentor department about my student because today is Friday and I set my next student ready date as the 19th, which is today. But they had said I had called on Tuesday, I think, to ask them about it, and they did say something about like they're starting, like moving forward, they're gonna start just waiting until the trainers like ready date that they have listed to start looking for students, because people will tell them that they're ready on like a certain date, and then when that date comes around, they're all of a sudden not ready, or they can't take a student or something like that. So I've never had that problem. When I'm ready for a student, I let them know that I'm ready for a student. So hopefully they do have somebody that I could either pick up on my way through Atlanta or when I get back out towards Irving, because normally those are kind of the two places where I pick students up from. They either drop them out in Texas or in Atlanta when I'm passing through. So we'll see how that works out. But for right now, I am Gonna go relax, check off some stuff on my planner, get some stuff moved around, and just, yeah, keep you guys updated. So, and also we are low on fuel. So by the grace of God, we made it here. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Because this is crazy. Hold on one second. Okay. So this is where our fuel is, right here. Pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. It went up a little bit because it was red beforehand, before we pulled into the gate. But I managed to get from Fort Mills, South Carolina, which is about 2.5 hours away from Summerville. I drove all of that this morning to get here without getting fuel. I was gonna get a little bit of fuel to kind of like just pitch that up a little bit to get me here, and then, you know, carry me to where I'm gonna actually fuel at. But I don't even know what was going on. One, the pumps are super backed up this morning, and then two, I guess the pump that I was on, I don't know if he just like didn't like fully pump or like what was going on, but like the guy that was in front of me, it still was looking like he was on the pump. So I had to go inside. I go inside, there's a long ass line of people. I finally get to the counter after wasting like 10 minutes. And then she's like, oh, well, it says that, you know, there's somebody still on it. And I was trying to explain to her, like, yeah, no, he left. Like, he's not pumping fuel anymore. It won't even let me swipe my card or anything like that. Like, can you close it out? And she was like, yeah, but it says that someone is still on it. I was like, he's not. He left. Like, he's gone. He finished pumping his fuel. He put the pump back on the handles and he left. And I checked. The handles were still, you know, down. Like, they weren't up, like when you pull them up to start fueling. So she cut it off. By the time she cut it off, that wasted 20 whole minutes. I was like, you know what? Damn, I'm just going to have to pray that God lets me make it, you know, and that we don't break down on the side of the road with no fuel, because I'm not going to have time. I wasted all that time trying to figure that out. And that was the only like pump that didn't have to wait behind somebody. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just leave it up to God. We get here safely, then, you know, that's all that matters. And after this, there's a pilot up the street, that one that I was in my last vlog, where I basically spent all day here at this damn shipper. We're going to go to that one, probably get like 50 to 65 gallons. And then from there, carry us into where we're gonna fuel at. So I don't know, because I definitely know I don't want to get fuel in Atlanta. So I'm either going to get it out here, or, well, I don't even think I'd make it that far with that. I got to do my calculations to see how much I would need and where that can get me to plan it out. But yeah, but we made it. We made it. So, you know, all good things, all good things. They are on the truck now. So, but yes, I'm still so very disappointed about my coffee this morning. That pissed me off. Because who drinks pumpkin spice? Like, nobody wants that. First thing in the morning? No. I need my vanilla coffee. That is what I need. Goddamn pumpkin spice. Anyway, I'll check back in with you guys later when we get over there to the pilot. But I'm going to go back and lay down. So I'll wait till they're done doing what they're doing. So that already did not start out. Just putting this out there. How I plan. So we're obviously in motion. I thought that it would stay there. Somehow, I don't know. It was like, it's literally on red. Like it's red again, and it's like right right there, like an inch, a sliver off of the line. So I am going very slowly. Thank the Lord, the pilot or Flying J, whichever one it is. See, I keep dropping you guys. I'm so sorry, the road is so bumpy. But yeah, so we are not too far away from the Flying J. I think that it is. So we're just going to kind of slide through there smoothly, get fuel, and then, you know, continue on about our day. And I'm going to have to do our paperwork and stuff when we get there, because I didn't want to risk, you know, sitting there trying to wait until they sent the dispatch through or whatever. So as soon as they told me and I got the paperwork and stuff, I scanned in the signed bills, so that way they could close out that load, and then I just started heading up the road to the Flying J. So yeah, thankfully it is close, because I don't think I'll show y'all when we pull in, but it's like literally like this. Literally like this. Okay, I caught it that time. I really need to go and pick up that mount that I ordered, because I am so tired of wanting to talk to you guys and then having to prop my phone on the thing, and it just, any slightest little bump, it just will fly off the handle. So definitely need something more secured. We're at the stoplight now. The pilot, I keep calling it a pilot, the Flying J is right there in front of us. So yeah, well, we did it. You know, we made it. It's holding on. Okay. See? Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. So we just crossed over into Georgia, and I pulled over at this rest area. You have 5 hours and 18 minutes left. I feel kind of out of it, honestly. I have like a splitting headache. Hold on. Yeah, I have a splitting headache out of nowhere, and it's just, I don't even know. Like, I just took a goody powder, and I stopped to use the bathroom, honestly, so I'm about to run in there and do that. But I didn't want to forget to vlog and check in with you guys and let you guys know as the day goes on what's going on. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and hurry up, use the bathroom, and then I have like a little over 2 hours to go. I want to get up and start early tomorrow, so I'm probably just going to shut down after those 2 hours that I drive. I'll see how I feel, because if this headache doesn't go away, I'm not driving at night. And that's just a recipe for disaster waiting to happen. But yeah, bathroom, and then we're going to continue driving that next 2 hours, and I'll check in with you guys once we kind of get to where we planned on stopping. I walked across and I got me some Chick-fil-A over there, in that building. But yeah, I got me some Chick-fil-A, the cherry berry Sprite thing, a breakfast sandwich, and a little yogurt. So I'm about to leave out. I'm just kind of getting my stuff ready so I can be able to just eat while I'm driving. But this racetrack is pretty nice, and also I saved fuel apparently, so that was cool. Yeah, I saved fuel, so I paid $172.99, and it was $3.399 a gallon. So basically like $3.40 a gallon. Which isn't bad, because I just got fuel less than that, really. It ended up being $47 up in Ohio, in North Lima, at a Love's, and I spent $188. So I saved a little bit of money getting fuel down here for 50 gallons. So I'm going to use that, get me a little bit further, and then I'm going to fill up when I go to my next stop. So we're going to see how that turns out. But yeah, off to a good start this morning. I'll just keep you guys updated with everything and let you know how it goes. But I'm definitely going to enjoy my food while I eat and listen to some music or a podcast or something. Just keep myself occupied. But I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we are stopped for the night. Where are we? Monroe, Louisiana is where we got to. But yeah, today was a pretty chill, relaxed day. I did 530 miles from when we started the day out in Georgia all the way up here to West Monroe, and I had like 30 minutes when I pulled in here on the clock. And also, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but we got fuel at a Quick Trip in Oxford, Alabama, y'all. And it was $3.09 a gallon. $3.09 a gallon out in Oxford, Alabama. I went inside because I was like, I don't know if that's right. Like, I'm used to seeing like, oh, $3 and, 30 cents or $3.50 or whatever, And I thought it was a typo on their sign. He was like, the guy at the register, he was like, oh no, you're good. It's actually $3.09. I was like, wow, that's amazing. Savings. So I definitely filled up there. Well, not filled up, but like I got 80 gallons, which is the amount that that's like reaching my amount that I needed for the trip. So I won't have to get fuel until on the way back. That should last me taking me down there. So I shouldn't have to worry about fuel again until I get my next dispatch coming back. But we'll see how that works out. I might just put like a little bit in there, but I won't have to get like a lot. But I'll kind of keep an eye on it and see like where it is before I make that decision. But yeah, so there were no parking spaces here when we got here. So I keep saying we. When I got here, there were no parking spaces. So I just kind of pulled up alongside of the tire shop, and next to the barricades that they have on the side, I just park the truck there, because I'm not in anybody's way. And there's people that parked on the other side of me. So a space is a space, you know, and I'm not blocking anybody. So, but I just wanted to check in with you guys. Oh, and also, so I called, hold on guys. Okay, so I called, right, to speak to the people that like do the lease at the company, to see like how long I have left on my lease, and you know, just kind of trying to figure out a game plan for getting prepared after, you know, the terms are done. So he said I have a year left on the truck. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And then he was like, yeah, so you know, you're gonna have to have 50 to 60 you know, at the end to own the truck. I was like, pause. What do you mean 50, 60? Like, sir, no. What? No, that's not, we're not doing that. Like, I thought this whole time, and like, I thought that the money that I was paying for, that they were taking out weekly, goes toward that that payment. But I guess, like, I don't know. Anyway, in any event, he said that I either, if I don't come up with that, they have somebody that would buy the truck or whatever, or they could help me get outside financing to be able to cover the 50-60 thousand, or I could just trade into a newer truck. And I honestly, I don't think it's worth it. So, and I definitely don't want to sit there and do 50-60,000 for, no, that's no. So I think my plan, because I believe I had mentioned to you guys about, like, you know, what was going on and my current thoughts on everything and how it's been going. I think I'm just gonna start to save my money more aggressively in order to get my truck, and then just get it from somewhere where I could pay them one monthly payment instead of having it taken out in, you know, weekly portions. They'll just pay it once a month for the truck payment, and then, you know, go about my business from there. So I'll see how it works out. I don't know. Oh, that's my diffuser, guys, in case if you were wondering. Hold on. If I can, yeah, my diffuser. Gotta have that going. It's Italian jasmine and vanilla fragrance that I put in it, so it smells really good in here. Really, really, really good. And it's strong, because like you can smell after it's been like going for a minute. You can start to smell it when you open the door, like it just hits you in the face, the smell of the essential oils from there. But yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff done that I've been needing to do, paperwork wise, and get all of that stuff together. And then I need to edit the other vlog that I made, because I've been doing really good, guys, on actually remembering to make content and film when I'm stopping and just finding little moments to do stuff, and kind of still working on getting over that awkwardness, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Small baby steps. We love that. We love that. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out here, and work on editing that so I can put that out tonight, which is Saturday. Yes, Saturday, September 20th. Yeah. So hopefully I can edit that last vlog that I made, put that together, put that up, and then work on getting this one that I'm recording edited so I can post that maybe Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. I'm going back to the drawing board on figuring out dates of when I want to actually upload content based on like how the videos do on certain days, because the last one, I think I posted that one on a Saturday and it did like super well. So I don't know, we'll see when this one goes up. But yep, bye. I'll see you guys in the morning. We're getting up at 5, and then I'm gonna shower, do all my stuff I need to do, and get rolling by 6 o'clock. And then tomorrow we're gonna plan on ending Pecos, maybe? Pecos, Texas? Maybe. It depends on how long it takes me to get through Dallas. But I think I wanna aim for end of day being around Pecos, Texas. Pecos or Van Horn. It depends on how far I can make it and what it's looking like traffic wise tomorrow. But I will keep you guys updated and let you know. So, without further ado, I am taking myself to bed because I need to get this stuff done and then get some type of sleep before waking up in the morning so I'm not grouchy. So, bye. Look! What in the world? The things you see in Texas. This had to be replaced yesterday because it like tore. I'll insert a picture for you guys, but it's crazy. But they fixed it.